Hey there, Sagittarius. There's going to be a little noise in the background, just a little forewarning, so a little bit of work being done. So anyway, we'll still get it started, and hopefully you'll hear my loud voice over that. So this is a reading for Sagittarius, the next 48 hours, and hopefully everybody's having a great Friday so far. This is the Shaman's Dream, and I am Kim. So calling in Sagittarius's angels, spirit guides, higher self, higher power. Let's get messages as clear and concise as they can be for the sign of Sagittarius to always move them forward and ascending on their path. I'm going to do it this way a little bit and then cut them. And the Shaman's Dream. I'll do a couple of these. All right. Willow the Wisp. Willow the Wisp. Treasures, you can see it there, right? Yeah. Treasures hidden in the shadows, 62. Treasures hidden in the shadows, 62. We're going to look at that. We're going to look it up first, and then I'll pull the other one. So, 62, Willow the Wisp. Sounds like a sprite or something like that, you know? Okay, it says, treasures are hidden in the shadows. This is about the epiphany. Oh, okay, now I've got to use the epiphany deck after this. I was only going to do one oracle, but that's kind of like, I think I need to do that. Okay, the great mystery. It says, Willow the Wisp hovers in luminous glory over the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery, into the unknown. Says you might have been visited her before and felt intrigued but refused her invitation. So, thinking it would be safer, you remained on the journey that you know. But this has come to you once more to offer you the magic of what you can step through in the unknown. The sacrifice, you'll have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, and your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray. Or will they? They could bring you something that would be closer to your true self by losing your way. Okay, profound shift in epiphany can only occur when you risk the detour and you enter the unknown. It's time to put your trust in higher forces. Wow. Because you are in the place in these worlds where they are hidden. And I think that's the esoteric spiritual realm, things that you can't see. So it's considered esoteric hidden knowledge. The profound things that you can find out. It says the treasure you find here will be filled with wealth of love and kindness, true prosperity, is ripe to share with others, and she is here for you now. Will you accept her invitation? A great bounty of goodness awaits you. All right, Sagittarius, that sounds pretty good. Look, they kind of look alike. Isn't that weird? Two flies. Two like flies. Or, I mean, one might be a fairy, but they kind of look the same. Sky Dancers, Surrender, number 48. And then I'll pull from the Epiphany deck. All right, 48 is Sky Dancers, liberation from attachment and surrender. It says, break the habit of being you, doing the same old behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking. Surrender. This Sky Dancers card heralds the arrival of a new relationship with yourself in your work or in your love life. Do not assume that this person or opportunity will rescue you. The only way to your liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray and drama of the struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below, by simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding on the ground that you are transforming. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. The sky dancers know the maps of heaven, and the way to the holiest and most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life, and even more importantly, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity. This is like elemental help. That is what it feels. It's what it feels like. I mean, I know some people would believe in that, some people might not, but it does feel like elemental help. Like the fairies or something like that. All right, let's see here. Now I'm going to grab the Epiphany deck because I feel like I was probably saying to do that. It's a mix between the Epiphany and the sacred signs and symbols. So okay, what answers do we have, or messages we can pass on to Sagittarius, please? I think those are probably supposed to come out if they did. And I'm seeing clouds. Oh, between work and the traffic, it's just great. Clouds, fog, haze, or confusion. Kind of like the Seven of Cups energy. Being really dreamy about something or idealistic. Not always a bad thing. Having your heads in the clouds is not necessarily bad if you're trying to daydream, come up with visions. It does say, again, stepping out of your comfort zone, which is what Will-O-the-Wisp was wanting you to do. Stepping out of your comfort zone, awaiting for this union. All right, awaiting for this union. That might be a new love coming into some people's life with that sky dancer, then bringing you that news. We have Nike sneakers, runner, chaser, avoidant, or to dodge. And maybe that's you dodging an opportunity. So maybe that's a big sign to not dodge an opportunity this time. Guilt for past actions and behaviors. Yeah, we have to let go of that because that's not going to help you on your journey. And then snake, deception or lies from maybe this avoidant person who ghosted, or something like that. And it can be it's a general reading, so I'm thinking that this could be like an employer or somebody that that maybe offered something that they couldn't put into action or make tangible for you. I think I'm wanting to use this deck because I'm grabbing for it. So Morgan Greer, we're going to go right into the tarot now, Sagittarius. For your next 48 hours, please, Spirit. What's the issue for Sagittarius? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, the issue is about you changing. And you will. You will. If this is showing up and it's not in resistance, then you will. Now, that's to say this card does have a challenge card. So it's like the Knight of Swords, like this person's still in battle. This person still has blood on their sword. So they're still moving towards what they really want. Queen of Swords. The challenge is trying to get in touch with your emotions, Sagittarius. The challenge is looking at things from a really logical perspective. Sure, is fine. But when you go and you hover over the idea of love wasn't meant to kind of intertwine with what you logically have to come up with, it's like seeing that as a vulnerability in yourself, choosing statistics and facts over the heart. They're supposed to be aligned and making decisions together, right? Coherence. So that is the challenge. It might be a person that's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and they may be kind of immune to wanting to deal with people with emotions or looking at that as weak or something. But this is a change. This is a change regarding how you're thinking, using your mind and your heart. Okay, what is the root of all of this? Something about a partnership that just didn't work out, not harmonious, and finally deciding I'm not going to stay in this that's not benefiting me. I'm going to change something. I don't know how you change it. I mean, maybe it's transformation, right? But it feels like there's something just brand new from this. You're finding out more definitely about yourself and about the contrast and what you do want, what you deem as harmonious partnership and what you think is not harmonious. This is the past energy. All right, so the past energy, you're coming out of this either happening to you or you partaking in some deception. Maybe somebody stole away with something of yours, or it maybe somebody sneaking around and then avoiding and running. That might be the energy you got away from in the past. That's probably what's ushering this change. Present energy, or Sagittarius, present energy. The Emperor could be an Aries. We have Queen of Wands on the back. That card, one of those cards was talking about sharing your gifts, like your spiritual gifts. And I think that this Emperor is definitely with the Queen of Wands, sharing your gift of being able to take charge and be the authority in your life. Or this is representing a person that is like that. But the present energy is about doing things benevolently, no fear-based anything, and definitely not putting up with that energy. The Emperor will not put up with that energy. Okay, what is for the near future energy here? Okay, and maybe the reason we went away. Okay, nice. Yeah. All right, so yeah, you couldn't forgive something, you couldn't move on from something, but that's not, like, you still have free will. It's not your decision you don't have to stay in partnerships like this. You let go, though. Once you can let go, and look at something as an experience and not anger or resentment. Once you let go of that, you will feel this victory. And other people will see how you handle things and witness you gaining your power. The Emperor can also be like an authority thing, but this is victory over that even. How you are feeling is the Death card, or Scorpio. That would be feeling like closing a chapter out or transforming something. I mean, it's truly that. It really might be some kind of authority situation, because we do have 7 of Wands on the bottom. It's either a really stressful time defending yourself. This can also be fighting and arguing going on, which is change too. But this is about standing up for yourself, defending yourself. All right, the energy surrounding energy, Queen of Pentacles. So the energy around is nice. It's warm, it's compassionate, it's heart, brain, coherence. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but mainly it's about keeping the environment that you live in and the day-to-day as status quo, like keeping up with the same luxuries that you always had. And then maybe that is what's going around, and that's a good thing then. So let's see what hopes and fears are. For Sagittarius, hopes and fears. Whoa. All right, so we hope that we can be bold and inspiring and putting our gifts out to share with others. This is in the reverse, however. So the fear would be that you won't be brave enough to step through a new opportunity where you put yourself out there at front and center stage. This could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but this is about how you feel about sharing your gifts. All right, let's look at the outcome. Outcome for Sagittarius. All right, so Queen of Pentacles means with the 10 of Wands is that it is getting very hard to keep up with the high standards that either you've set for yourself or that somebody else has set. And you're ending up carrying a lot of the load here. It feels a little burdensome. So let's get something else for this outcome. All right, rebuilding the foundation. Okay, getting life back to how it was is the challenge. Capricorn in reverse. Either Capricorn that is not present, or this is giving up vices and giving up things that were weighing you down. Letting go of expectations, letting go of the extra work that you've been doing, that you've been piling on yourself to rebuild this tower. It will rebuild anyway. And in their future, I mean, it's very successful. You have success coming. Let's get another card for this outcome. See? Ace of Rods, brand new beginning and passionate at that. So we've been through what feels like the worst, guys. It looks like the rainbow's coming and your gifts and blessings are ahead of you. You should be 3 of Wands. You should be anticipating good things to come. All right, Sagittarius, thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'm going to do a couple of tea leaves and then let you go and close out your reading. Okay, we have older woman, dealings or relationship with the older woman. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. We'll do 4 for you since your number. Quill, get back to the basics. Maybe a little different than the luxury here, but it's just like it is what it is. Temporary, which is this, a temporary situation. It is a temporary situation. All right, thanks, Sagittarius. Sending you love and light. Bye.